I thought it'd be cool to see how we all memorize the same piece of information. Do we use similar memory techniques? Do we use similar images, or are they different? Is one way better than the other? So in the comments down below, explain how you would memorize the words I'm about to memorize. Now, I should say I have two modes. I have competition mode and regular mode. Competition mode, I'm ready. I have everything set up ideally, right? Well, this is going to focus on regular mode. If I was walking the street and someone gave me some random words to memorize, what would I do? So let's get started. I'm on the street. I'm unprepared. That's just how I am when I'm not in competition mode. So I'm going to be using the story method because I don't have the memory palace ready to memorize anything. So I have the story method. Okay, bogus. Bogus, I think of toy store. I don't know why. Bogus, I see a whole bunch of guts everywhere in this toy store. Enterprise, I see the Enterprise from Star Trek, I think. Sliding in all these guts. And then acquire. Okay, I don't know why. I think of aquarium. Okay, so so the Enterprise crashes in all these guts. Out pops this aquarium, and the Flash, boom, runs through this aquarium. Okay, he's not paying attention to where he's going. For a while, the Flash isn't looking. He falls into this well, and he's in there. But this well is made up of a bunch of whips. Withdraw, I think of whips, and so this well is just made up of a whole bunch of different whips. Okay, and that's probably enough time. Okay, sweet. So as you can tell, the story method, I had to start connecting everything together in order for it to trigger a piece of information, right? And so it's a little bit different if I were to use a memory palace. But let's see. And so I was in the story store, bogus, Enterprise, and then we have acquire, Flash, farewell, and if I can spell it right, withdraw. So I don't have to memorize 50 words to show you what I would do. Essentially, these words, you saw what I was doing, right? I was just kind of connecting one of these words with the previous word. So if I were to forget, like, acquire, I'd be like, okay, Enterprise, and then the Flash. Oh, yeah, but the Flash was wet. Oh, yeah, because he went through an aquarium, acquire. Why? I just went with it. So, yeah, so you can see how I would use memory techniques to memorize some random words I'm just given randomly. And that's probably the best I could do in terms of using the techniques, because if I knew I was going to memorize words, it'd be a different story, I could prepare things depending on how I need to recall it, but someone's just like, here, memorize these random words. Oh, this is exactly what I would do. And this is probably a better indicator on what I would actually do than a memory competition setting, because, that's, you're trying to make everything ideal. But yeah, so this is what I would use. I would use the story method. I would just connect everything in one big story. I would use whatever comes to my mind. Some of these things kind of made sense where I got the image, others maybe not. But yeah, so that's how I would memorize words. But how would you use memory techniques to memorize words? I would love to hear it. Leave comments down below. Explain it. We're only memorizing 6 words here, okay? So you could really easily write a comment like, okay, I will do this, this, and this. So yeah, so I would love to see what you write. I'm always trying to learn. Maybe I'm doing something that you're not doing, or maybe you're doing something I'm not doing. And so I would love to see, oh wait, maybe I should try it next time to see how it works, And that's the best way to kind of learn, seeing how people memorize, seeing if there's something they're doing better than you. And that's a great way to keep improving. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.